hold on because this is going to be a good one.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And the great thing about him is he always gets a job. Maybe it's selling a pipe pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
And will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. This combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at them down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. The Giants are lined up for the kickoff. Should be a return here. From the 17-yard line. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. Let's take a look at the first coach and our EA Sports coaches close-up. Dennis Green has to rejuvenate the Cardinal offense. Last year, they did have one bright spot with Anquan Bolden, who led all rookie receivers in just about every major category. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Swings it out to the fullback. Refuses to go down. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
Our EA Sports coach close-up continues with Tom Coughlin, a very tough and demanding coach. Second and long coming up here. Jones, the man in motion. Chip, can't bring him down. Big hit on the ball carrier.
Talk about getting unloaded on. That's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Throws it. On the mark. Slips the tackle. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. And Brady won. Easy into the score. He delivered that pass right on time. Perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board.
Comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. The Cardinals are ready to get this one off. Good distance. From the 10-yard line. The Giants will start the drive from the 29. The Giants appear to have a big advantage on the defensive side of the ball, John. So what about the other guys? What are they going to try to do offensively?
I'd expect to see them keep them off balance. Some draws, some reverses, some screens, things like that are designed to take away their pursuit and aggressiveness.
He tucks it away. They'll go with a play fake. He gets rid of it. So he didn't see anybody open and just threw it out of bounds. Second and 10. Barber, the lone setback, dropping back, gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. Short pass incomplete, brings up a third down play. With the throw. And it's caught. Hill makes the tackle at the 39.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Ball to the right. McKinnon with the stop at the 40-yard line. 1 yard gain on that play. It's second down and 9 to go. Under pressure with the pass. And he hits his target. Breaks free. The 20, the 10. Amani Toomer is in there for the score. Bryant comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Giants tie the game. The Giants set to kick it deep. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 13. The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series. All right, 1st and 10. McCown with a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Launching the pass deep down the right side. On the mark. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line. That was the coverage he was looking for, and he sends it deep downfield for a long completion. It's 1st and 10. Chet lines up behind his fullback in the eye. He'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, and it's complete. Peterson makes the tackle at the 14-yard line. Good read, finding the single coverage in the secondary. They're within striking distance here. Chet in the backfield. He gets the handoff on the delay. Bryson records the stop at the 10. 4-yard gain on the play. They need 10 for the touchdown. Another run, and he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
6 more yards, and they'll put up 6. Jones goes in motion. Hands it off to the back. Chet picks up just enough. He gets just enough for the 1st down.
Talk about barely getting enough for the first. I'm still not sure it was enough.
you at?
3 yards will get them 6 points. They line up in the I formation. Jones in motion. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Shep couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Looking upfield. Strahan pulls him down at the 3. Winnable game there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. So now we have 3rd and goal. To the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Good job of breaking loose in the back of the end zone.
The defense just didn't look like they were together on that one. There were guys moving around and looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go where. This is one of those situations where everybody has to be in the right page out there.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
The Cardinals are lined up for the kick should be returnable. From the 2. To the 20. New York losing by 7, heads back out. First and 10. Barber is the deep back. Gets rid of it. Batted down. And have 2nd down upcoming after the incompletion. Barber lines up fullback in the eye. Barber with the pass. Almost got it. Nearly a turnover.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw.
The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. With the throw, incomplete. That man was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 41-yard line. Penalty marker down. It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. McCown sends a man in motion. Comes play to the right. Williams brings him down at the 34-yard line. 2-yard gain. About 8 yards. Shep is the deep back. Johnson comes in motion. Throws it. Incomplete. After one quarter of football, a touchdown separates these two teams with the score, Arizona 14, New York 7. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The Giants come out in a nickel package. Closing in, throwing, incomplete pass. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
They play a very aggressive style of defense, so that'll happen a lot to an opposing offense.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 33. I'll bet you he'll call for a fair catch the next time.
Sometimes you think you've got some room for a return, and the next thing you know, you've got a bunch of guys in your face.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Barber lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Looking for room. Davis stops him for negative yardage. He was caught outside with nowhere to go.
Running to the outside requires excellent acceleration and good speed. He's pretty good at running between the tackles, but sometimes he'll struggle on those running plays, deciding to go outside the tackle.
Switch one.
They'll go for the shotgun. With the throw, breaks free. Macklin dishes out punishment at the 37-yard line. Toomer makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
They need 6. Arizona comes out in their nickel package. We'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Barber. Fisher makes the stop at the 49. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
5th play of this drive, and they need about 9.
Let's get him. Come on.
The Cardinals come out in the quarter defense. Throws it, and it's caught. A powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man back. Barber. Fisher stops him at the 23-yard line. You could be seeing more carries after that game.
If the defense is looking to force these guys out of their game plan, they're going to need to attack the ball carrier and punish him every time.
They'll get a 1st down if they can move the ball inside the 19-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. McKinnon is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the 21, they went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. 2 yards to go. Only one man back. With the pass behind him, and he has it. Off and running. Starts. Makes the tackles at the 13-yard line. Warner has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
9th play of this drive. In field goal range now. Rivers goes in motion. Tosses it right. Breaks free of the defender. Good solid run there. That's exactly what they will be looking for all day long on the ground.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. And, you know, that's the kind of production that every coach is looking for. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Pressure, throws it, and the catch is made. Warner with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
It's 1st and goal.
Lucky.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he picks on the extra point. The Giants have tied it. The Giants are ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 3-yard line to 20. The Cardinals will start the drive from the 25-yard line. First and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. Great throw. Bryson makes the tackle at the 27-yard line.
Great, 72.
Pressure coming. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive linemen pumped up.
Chip in the backfield. With the pass. And he hits his target. The count fires complete, and it's good for a 1st down.
Yeah, he excels on 3rd down. Some quarterbacks just do.
He'll pass on 1st down. With the throw, the 50. Allen records the tackle at the 48. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Number 42 goes in motion. Drops back. Throwing. Great throw. The 40. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. They'll try to mix things up here, but make sure not to do anything to jeopardize at least a field goal attempt before the end. So we have 1st and 10 here. The backs are lined up in an I. McCown sends a man in motion. Williams with the tackle at the 25.
I'd look for the back to be involved here, even if it's a pass.
Ball on the 25-yard line. 8th play of this drive. There's about 1 minute left. To carry it. Stop behind the line.
time for the defense to play up tight and bump those receivers. If they do that, they can disrupt any short patterns that the quarterback is planning on throwing to.
The count with a man in motion. Chip. Nice move. He's at the 20. Williams is the guy who's there to bring it down at the 15-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Going to the air on first down with the pass. And it's complete. He sees something in the defense.
Watch the draw. Watch the draw.
Soft lob to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Has now the defense with 15 touchdown passes. Rackers comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. The Cardinals are set to kick it deep. He got all of that one. From the 8 to the 20. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. We might see a quick pass here on first down. 1st and 10. Come out in the nickel. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Interception. Savvy linebacker gets the turnover.
Those guys have been around the league for a long time, aren't easily fooled. When the quarterback looks them off or pump fake, they stay on their feet, keeping their eyes on them, and then make this type of play.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Chip. Number 23 pulls him down at the 20-yard line. 8-yard gain. Have to get inside the 18 to convert for the first down. They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback felt a little pressure on that one, and it looked like he fired the ball out there before he wanted to.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's up. Plenty of distance on that one. Good kick. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The Cardinals are lined up for the kickoff. Squib kick. Out of bounds. This will give them great field position. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. Well, they tried the directional kick, but it goes out of bounds.
The return team is going to have good position after that one, and they didn't even have to worry about running it back. I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Passing on first down. Passing right. This pass is incomplete. At the end of 2, the score is 24-14. As they line up, kick it off. Look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Just ready for the second half as they line up for the kickoff. Booming kick downfield. From the 6-yard line. New York needs 2 scores to get back into this one. First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Barber was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Ball on their own 21. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. With the pass, he couldn't control it. No catch on that pass play.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls. But it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
Stay on him. Matthew, he's going.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Hill is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Barber. The 40. Solid hit. Just crunched it.
The thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
First and 10. Barber, the lone back. Thompson drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Couldn't get around the corner on that one.
Yeah, and he should have turned upfield a little bit sooner. By the time he tried to cut that one upfield, the defense had him right where they wanted him.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Come on, come now.
The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. Jackson brings him down at the 40-yard line. Warner threw that one in there, and that'll get them a new set of downs.
And the thing is, he had to throw it where he could get the first down, and he had to throw it where his receiver could catch it, and he threw a dart there.
Bring it. Hey.
Finn. McKinnon makes the stop at the 31-yard line. This fullback is very difficult to bring down, and he also has some pretty good moves.
Yeah, he works out with a group of guys in the offseason that have one of the roughest training regimens that I've ever heard about. You know how hard Jerry Rice has always worked out, right? Well, these guys might be right there with him. They lift weights, they run on treadmills, climb walls, you name it, they do it.
Hand off to the tailback. Jackson stops him at the 23-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. They line up in the I formation. Warner sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Loses the defender. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone. Only one man in the backfield. Rivers, the motion man. Again, he'll get the call. Wilson brings him down at the 4-yard line.
This is just the kind of thing that they have come to expect from their running game. A very consistent and effective ground attack.
4 more yards to the end zone. Again with the run. Dives and makes the tackle. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and heading for the sideline. So it's 3rd down, and they can actually get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. He'll keep it. Kurt Warner is in there for the touchdown. He got the short yardage they needed.
That guy got the few yards that he needed to get into the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. The Giants are within a field goal of tying the game. Williams, he's back for the kickoff. Let's take a quick glance at his return numbers. Bryant in to kick this one off.
Williams back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1-yard line to the 20.
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
It's 1st and 10. Chet in the backfield. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good play in the backfield. Second and long.
Stay home! Stay home!
They give it to the halfback. Number 23 with the tackle at the 32-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. They need 5. Only one man in the backfield. With the throw, pass ball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
This will be his 2nd punt of the game. Here's the kick. From the 29-yard line. Well, John, that punt was beautifully covered.
When you talk about good special teams coverage downfield, that's exactly the kind of thing you're talking about.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Barber stopped behind the line. Barber couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
They line up in the I formation. Flings it to the outside. McKinnon makes the tackle at the 31. Finn makes the catch, goes for about 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Nickelback in this time. Drops back, surveying the field. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. So didn't get enough for the 1st.
5-yard gain on the play.
three quarters with only a field goal differential. Into the fourth quarter with the score, Arizona 24, New York 21. The Giants start off the fourth quarter with the ball, down by a field goal. Williams sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. From the 33. He can't make anything happen on that one, John, as he will tackle him immediately.
That's because the guys on the outside were able to get downfield quickly.
First and 10. Chip is the deep back. Chip. Strahan records the stop at the 35. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. It was more of a limp up the middle.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Strong left. Strong left.
McCown sends a man in motion. Chip. Bryson records the tackle at the 39. Good game for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
Nickelback in this time. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. He makes a great play by breaking the pass.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
Joyce lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
39-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 21-yard line.
First and 10. Tosses it out to the right. Starts with the stop at the 26. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's second down and 5 to go. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the pass off, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice-looking play.
Tosses it left.
Here we go. We got to get him.
Barber barely makes it past the first down marker.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So they have first and 10 here.
Here we come.
Only one man in the backfield. Barber. McKinnon takes him down at the 35. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards you winning the game.
Fifth play of this drive. 8 to go.
Come on now.
With the throw. This pass is incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hand.
Sixth play of this drive.
Got it for you. I got it for you. Let's sit deep. Let's stop it down.
The Cardinals come out in a dime package. Closing in with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
The quarterback has all the tools to look for. He just needs to be a little more patient out there.
Fiegels is ready to punt this one away. Williams back to return. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Jones, the man in motion. Just let us hand it off. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
He was fortunate to get anything on that ball.
That's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off. A guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
The backs are lined up in an I. Jones, the motion man. Handed off to the back. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, two-ton truck pulling a trailer.
He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Number 42, Green with the tackle at the 42. The third down run not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead. I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt, then hold on for the win.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. From the 15. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick. The quarterback's going to be the guy making this thing happen. He should realize that there's still a lot of time left, knowing it's only a field goal they need. As long as he can move them down the field quickly and avoid third and longs, they'll have a chance to at least tie this thing.
He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
They got to have their 2-minute no-huddle offense going. They're going to call several plays beforehand, use hand signals, and hurry up to the line after every play. Now, it takes a special kind of quarterback to run this, do it well in a pressure situation. A guy like Tom Brady, not much time left. This is where good teams pull it together, make the plays, and win the game.
Warner doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Great pass. And he goes out of bounds. At the 31, they picked up the first with that pass.
That's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and getting there and then going up and get the pass.
They'll try to get it in closer for the kick, but if they pick up enough yardage, they might start to think about the end zone and a win. The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. Play action. He hits his receiver. Fisher brings him down at the 16. The Giants call a timeout. They have 2 left.
The defense can afford to give up a catch underneath, but they can't let him cross the goal line. There's not much time left. So if they give up a score, this thing could be over.
They'll go from the I formation. Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Penalty marker down the field. Allen is going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
Hands it off. He's at the 20. Wilson pulls him down at the 16. You'd assume they'll be running the ball here to run the clock down before kicking the field goal. And this is the 7th play of this drive inside the red zone. So they're now inside the 20, down by 3. We see something in the defense.
1 yard gain on the play.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. Keep him in front.
Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Big pressure kick. Misses it, they lose. If he makes it, we go to overtime. And it's up. And it's good. The game is still tied up, and this one will be decided in overtime. Joyce gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. The Cardinals are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, play action, rolling out to his right, throwing. He hits his receiver, the 30. Hill makes the tackle at the 40-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Going to the air on first down. Slings it to the outside. Thompson with the stop at the 45. Warner completes that one, and it goes for about 4 yards. About 6 to go. The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. With the throw, and it's caught. Macklin stops him at the 48. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. The ball is right at midfield. The The backs are lined up in an eye.
Get up, B. Get up.
Passes it out to the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short pass. Barber was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Barber lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Nice play for him. And this pass is complete. McKinnon is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 35. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Rivers, the motion man. Hand it off. The 30. Wilson stops him at the 24-yard line. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. Warner sends a man in motion. He'll get the ball again. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
They have to get it past the 14 to convert for the first down. They'll go with the run once again. Drop behind the line. Barber couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. Thompson breaks the play up in the backfield. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. He tried to bounce it outside, but there was nothing available.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
Biggest play of the game to win the game. And it's on its way. Can you believe he missed it? This one is still going.
Hey, as a kicker in overtime, you're hoping you get the one chance to win the ball game. He had it right there, but he just couldn't put it between the uprights.
It's 1st and 10. The Giants come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on a first down. Pressure, good play in the backfield. He dumps the quarterback for a loss, his 1st sack. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
In my home alone and on these streets, I see beefs and war. What does it all mean to me?
Drop in the backfield for a short one. Looks like he's changing the play. Drops back with the throw. And it's complete. Fitzgerald makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. First and 10. They give it to the halfback. Peterson records the stop at the 27-yard line. He can So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Seventh play of this drive, inside enemy territory.
Come on. Set. Hut. Hut.
Chip. Big pop that time.
Boom! That is big-time football.
That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give them room to work with.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Stop behind the line. Chip wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
So it all comes down to the kicker. This could win the game. And it's up. He missed that one. First and 10. The Cardinals come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Throws out to the left. And it's complete. Jackson stops him at the 50. He sees something in the defense. He'll stop the clock with the spike. So it's second and 10. Shockey moves in motion.
Let's get him. Come on.
Pressure coming. Looking for an option. Rolls right. Throwing. And the catch is made. They move the sticks with that completion.
I tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Spike stops the clock. And this is the fifth play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Tucks it away. Play action. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. The Giants have yet to face a third down in this series, and they have 3 first downs. This is it. One chance, one kick to win the game. The kick is up. Bangs it through, and that'll do it. The game-winning kick in overtime. This one was decided in an extra period, and the score is 27-24. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening. Kurt Warner wins tonight's Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.